I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Woo!
After Buzzers, what's up?
What is going on, Benny? I see you virtually. It's Jersey Day. Are you ready? Because I am.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes, you know, we're always ready on Jersey.
Oh, DJ's frozen. All good.
Single Jenny. Can you believe it? Single Jenny. I
Yeah.
can't.
I feel bad for her. She's going through so much, but I love single Jenny though.
Yes, I'm loving single JWoww. Okay, so we got single JWoww. Then we've got a nice little prison story from the situation. So that's going to be exciting to dive right in.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah,
That's going to be like my favorite thing to talk about tonight.
I know there's going to be a lot. And then at the end, Angelina pops a big question to a few of the roomies. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting. I've got lots of questions for that. So we're going to dive right in. But before we do it, I'm DJ. What's going on, everyone? Here on Zoom video. This is virtual. This is all new and live. And I'm here with my lovely co-host, Benny Adams. What's up, Benny?
What's up, guys? I'm so stoked to be able to connect with all of you and still talk about this dope show. And I just can't wait to discuss more about it.
Yes, definitely. I'm so excited. Honestly, I lived for this day. Despite everything going on with the coronavirus, it has been such a long week. But Jersey's getting me through it, and I'm sure it's getting through it, Benny, and everybody else. So let's dive right into this episode. So obviously, this episode starts off with Mike. He's finally home, obviously, since last week's episode, and he's finally reunited with the roomies. And
reunited,
and it feels so good. That's right. Okay. So, and they have a little sit down, and he actually kind of breaks it down what prison life is like, which is interesting because, you know, we've always hear stories about how, or seen the movies or whatever about how prison life is, but we've actually got like, you know, his perspective, somebody who actually has gone through it. And their questions were very interesting and of course hilarious. Yeah. But I still can't get over that Michael Cohen story.
Yes.
Was what? What did you think about that, Benny?
The whole freaking chicken thing, how he like actually went up to him and was like, hey, smuggle this chicken for me, man. I'm hungry. Like it's insane and it's mind blown. And then it's even funnier because he didn't even go through with it. And it's just, it's crazy. You would never expect that. But that was the craziest story for me.
Seriously. When he was explaining it, I was like, wait, I'm looking for like, oh, just kidding, guys. Oh, gotcha. But he was actually, that was actually a true story.
He was serious though.
That was so hilarious. And we also learned that he got super well connected. Uncle Nino got
good old Uncle Nino pulling through.
Right? I'm telling you, Nino's just full of surprises. But yeah, I've learned a lot about him too in this episode. The fact that he's been in and out of jail, so he's got some connects.
Right.
So that's good. We're all happy that Mike was well taken care of. Right.
Right. And now we know that, because remember we were like hearing things about how, you know, it didn't seem like prison was going that bad for Mike. And so now we kind of know why.
Yeah.
Because Nino, he kind of put out a good word for him. He was like, hey, look after this dude. He's good. He's a good kid.
Exactly. And I'm actually happy that he had somebody look out for him. And the fact that he didn't let, you know, prison totally just, you know, because like he was saying, some people who go to prison, it kind of like brings maybe sometimes the worst in them, but he actually, the situation, or Big Daddy Sitch, whatever you want to call him, he made it a positive thing. So good for him. We're all proud of him. So that's fun to hear. So he survived prison. So that's good with the help of his friends. And of course, we get a lovely surprise visit from Lawrence. He joins the group, and of course, it's not much of a surprise that they surprise them with the baby making gift basket. I guess that's what you call it, the baby making gift.
Right.
Yeah.
They have no shame whatsoever. And hey, like it was, I thought it was a nice gesture. They know that they both want to have kids, so why not give them that that extra push, so to speak?
No pun intended. But
No pun intended.
And soon, of course, they leave, and then we get right into something that actually brought the mood down a little bit. JWoww, of course, is on her phone. I will say it's so weird because the past couple episodes we've seen JWoww on her phone a lot, going back and forth with Roger, and it kind of reminded me a lot of Ronnie's situation last season. Did you also?
Yeah.
So his phone.
It's crazy. I did not think that until literally you were saying JWoww's been on her phone a lot this season, and it just clicked to me. Wait, that was Ronnie was a lot like that. So yeah, like that. It seems like JWoww is kind of taking that spot of Ronnie, where Ronnie was in all this drama last season, and here we have JWoww, who is just unfortunately in this huge divorce mess. So you know she's kind of in his shoes now. Where Ronnie, he's kicking back, just relaxing. We haven't really seen much of him.
Sure. I mean, at least not yet. I don't know if
not yet
will pop up anytime soon, but we'll see. But right now, yeah, like you said, it's all about JWoww going through this crazy time with Roger, which sucks. And I don't know. I mean, I feel bad. I didn't think it was. None of us saw this coming, really.
Yeah.
The fact that Roger's making her life kind of almost a living hell with all this, you know, just custody issues and everything like that. But
it's
hopefully,
so silly. It's so silly. It should just be for he just needs to think about the kids. And I feel like he's just being very, very petty.
Yes.
And the pettiness should just be on the back burner. The first thing that it should be about is the kids and how the kids are doing. And from his end, what I'm seeing on my TV screen anyway, it doesn't look like he's doing that.
No, he's definitely not. And, you know, again, just like we talked about it before, it stems from Roger, I think, being jealous of JWoww's success and her trying to live her best life. You know, they just got a divorce. Like, let her live her best life. But no, he's just, of course, trying to drag her down.
Right.
You, Roger. Terrible, terrible. But, you know, luckily for JWoww, she has good friends and good besties like not JWoww, Snooki.
Yeah.
Who wants to plan the divorce party, which is so interesting. Have you ever been to a divorce party in your life?
I didn't even know there were divorce parties. But hey, whatever floats your boat, like whatever can get you out of that funk, then do it. You know, and if your friends are by your side and they want to help you out, then I'm all for it.
And that's why I love this group so much. It's like they turn any bad or weird situation into like a Pauly D positivity situation.
Right,
so, you know, I'm just throwing all the Jersey Shore puns in there. But I love what they do. And I thought it was very sweet. I mean, because what Snooki's doing for JWoww, what the whole like roommates are doing for her with the divorce party and setting it up. And of course, they're doing the drag party.
Right.
They all know, and we all know, JWoww loves her drag queens. Even just decorating the bus, I thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah. That was
like, I love how they wrote 24s all over the bus.
My favorite part was when Snooki was like, they look better than me.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. But of course, we're definitely going to dive right into the party because a lot happens in that drag queen party that I'm just dying to talk about. But before we get into it, tell the AfterBuzzers why we appreciate them so much.
Oh, of course. We here at AfterBuzz just want to thank you guys for making us the ESPN of TV talk. And in order for us to grow, we need your help. So if you are on YouTube right now, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you're on iTunes, go ahead and give us a 5-star. Working at AfterBuzz means so much to us, and we just want to make you guys proud. Love you guys, and we just want to continue to give you all amazing, good content. So keep watching.
Yes, and of course, as always, join the conversation. Thursdays, every Thursday, it's always a fun one. Of course,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
34
buddy.
crew is always so much fun. And speaking of fun, the drag queen party, divorce party. Jade
Yeah.
living her best single life. Yeah, I just loved how it was mainly for JWoww, and also I felt like it was kind of like a ladies' night out type of thing because the boys joined in, but they were like in their own corner, like not even participating in any of like the crazy shenanigans, which was just so fun.
I think the guys like they were just like, you know what, we're gonna go for moral support, but yeah, all in all, it was more of like it was the girls' trip.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what was interesting? Before that party, they did actually have dinner, a very interesting conversation, because it was mainly like about Angelina and her fiance Chris. And they were asking Angelina, "Oh, would you mind it if you saw your fiance Chris oiling some lady up or whatever?" And she was just like, "Oh, I probably wouldn't mind it." And then she revealed something very interesting about Chris's videotaping his friends' parties or something like that. I don't even know. That was like so random. And honestly, I was shocked. And I think that was probably something Angelina should not have said to the world.
You
What
know
did you think
what?
about that?
I wasn't shocked with that whatsoever because it's Angelina.
True.
You know,
So true.
she is the one who will say things that no one else would really say. And that's why we love her. She is an open book.
Really
so it didn't surprise me, but at the same time I was like, oh, okay then. Wow. This is news. This is news to me. And even JWoww was like, all right, Angelina, you're going a little too far now.
Yeah. I mean, that's typical Angelina. And I think it was either Polly or Vinny, I think it was Polly that asked if Angelina and Chris had like an open relationship, which to be honest, interesting question. And she was just like, oh no, but I really feel like they kind of almost do, or I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
You know what? I don't think they do, only because of that one episode where it was that huge drama where it was a question, did Angelina hook up with 24, and then her fiance got mad and she was saying, you know, my engagement is on the line because of this, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I don't think they have an open relationship, but I wouldn't put it past them to think about it for the future because they're both so open with, especially Angelina, with their sexuality. So, you know, whatever floats their boat.
It's so interesting that you mentioned that. Yeah, I forgot about that. That like Chris was kind of, you know, annoyed with 24 when he heard just the rumors about them like making out or doing whatever. But then at the same time, Angelina and Vinny are always, you know, playing around with each other and flirting, and yet he seems totally unbothered by it. I don't know. It's weird.
Because I think he knows that they've known each other for a very long time, like literally I think they knew each other in high school, right?
Right, yeah, that's true.
And so I think he knows that they're good friends, they're family, and I don't think he worries about that. I don't think he finds that threatening because he knows that what type of relationship they have compared to the relationship he and Angelina have as a couple.
Right. That's true. I could see that. So now moving on to this party, you know who was actually missing though was Mike the Situation in this party. I was hoping that he was going to join this divorce party. Where was he again?
I know he was trying to make babies, probably.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, because they're on like some kind of schedule. That's right. Okay, so whatever. He's gonna live the best life.
They're easing him back into the party lifestyle.
True. I guess it makes sense once you were kind of like, because he was like isolated for months, almost a year. So he definitely needs to be eased into it. That's true. Okay, so this party, of course, looked fun. It was awesome. JWoww was living her best life. They got her up on stage. She was throwing singles everywhere. That was amazing. I was so happy for her. She looked happy, right? She looked genuinely happy.
She looked really happy because, beginning of the episode, we see her crying. She's stressed out. Mm-hmm. So she definitely needed this. She got in her vibe and she just went out there. She got lit and she just started partying like no other. And I was like, go ahead, JWoww. Do your thing.
It was just like the old days, like when she was like literally like single JWoww back.
Right.
Episodes from like 2009, 2010, like the first, second seasons of your best.
And that's what you need sometimes when you're going through things like that. You just need to let loose and have fun. Like the dude is only letting her see your kids. I think they said like she gets to see them on the weekend or something like that, or every couple weeks on the weekend. I can't remember, but it's a tough situation. So yeah, go out, have some drinks, have some fun with your girlfriends and let loose.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So she deserves it.
She definitely deserved it for sure. And then, we see that Angelina just disappears out of nowhere and everybody's wondering where she is. And she has this big reveal. Next thing you know, she's up on stage. Drag queen introduces her and everybody was just like, wait, what the heck is going on?
What is she doing? What is she up to?
And it's crazy because putting a pin on that, before that even happened, obviously she put a lot of thought into who was going to be part of her bridal party. And she actually sought advice from Ronnie about...
Crazy, right?
Yeah, which was just crazy of all people, getting advice from Ronnie. But I actually thought this was pretty valid because... Yeah, because with her and JWoww, they obviously have a historical up and down roller coaster of a relationship. And she did say, she painted it like, oh, my relationship with JWoww is kind of like your relationship with Mike, the situation.
Right.
On some sort of level, yeah, maybe not as aggressive and violent, I don't think, but
yeah,
it was pretty similar. So her asking Ron if she should include JWoww in her bridesmaids group, if she should ask JWoww to be a bridesmaid, I think it was a valid question. In my opinion, I feel like if you're going to ask Snooki and Deaners to be your bridesmaids, then I feel like you have to ask JWoww. It's going to look completely wrong.
Yeah.
If you didn't. Right? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I 100 agree. I think if she didn't ask JWoww, it would have been super, super awkward. And she even said that her and JWoww have been getting along very well. Mm-hmm. And that she even looked at JWoww as a big sister. Yeah. So I think it kind of would have been a slap in the face to JWoww, seeing that, they've made all this progress. And you're still not going to include me in this special moment, but you're going to include two of our best friends. So I thought that was a very smart move on Angelina and a very caring move. But I do agree with her getting advice from Ron just to see where he was coming from also, and just to get a better perspective of what to do.
Right, definitely. And then you're totally right. I agree, because I feel like her accepting or asking her to be a bridesmaid would definitely be a huge step in the right direction of the relationship. Because, they are family at the end of the day. I mean, obviously the relationship's perfect, but I feel like they're getting closer to, keeping the peace between them, So let's hope
but you know what though? If she didn't ask JWoww to be a bridesmaid, that would have been a bomb storyline.
Yeah, that would be literally World War III, and that would set them like 50 steps backward.
Yeah,
it would have been bad. So I think it was a smart move to make the right choice in asking JWoww to be part of the bridal party. After the conversation, obviously she decided to include her, so that was definitely a good choice. Now fast forward to the party. Angelina's surprise appearance on stage at the divorce party. And everybody was just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Even though I kind of low-key knew it was happening. She asked, obviously, we all saw that she wanted them to be her bridesmaids. And ironically, at a divorce party.
Yeah.
This is weird. Well, do you think it was appropriate for Angelina, I think she just kind of like, it was kind of the spur of the moment thing. I don't think it was planned or thought through. But do you think it was appropriate for her to ask her bride?
While watching it, it didn't click in my head. Oh, she's asking during JWoww's divorce party. It clicked in my head when Ronnie said it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that was the best timing, but you know, it's a really kind gesture. So I can't see JWoww getting mad at that because Angelina didn't have to ask her, and you know, it was a cool way to ask someone. Yeah. So I
agree.
I don't think she was in the wrong for doing that. I don't think she was thinking that also. I don't think she was like, oh, well, I'm going to ask them during JWoww's divorce party. Yeah, so I don't think it was a bad thing.
Yeah, it was, yeah, as long as JWoww seemed pretty cool with it, that it's like, cool. Like, yeah, when like you said, when Ronnie said that was weird, that's when it clicked with me too. I was like, yeah, that is kind of weird. But right. Happy, JWoww especially, she was cool with it. Had she not popped the question, if she kind of like would have been like a totally different scenario. She was just like, oh yeah, I'm getting married in a couple months or whatever. It's all about
right.
Then that would have been bad. JWoww
that would have been messed up. Yeah. That's like rubbing the salt in the wound, like no other.
Well, she turned that around with asking her that question. So it was a beautiful moment, and it just made me feel happy. Like I'm so proud that Angelina is now. I feel like they're really officially. That's like an official acceptance of her back into the family. You know,
right, right.
Obviously, they've had a lot of downs in the past, and you know they kind of came above it these past couple seasons. And I think it's really great that they're moving forward. It's all about moving forward. That's just how life is. So I'm proud for sure.
And the girl, she had to climb her way up like no other to get back in that inner circle, you know, since season 1, you know, years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
Like she's just been climbing and she deserves that spot. She deserves that spot. She's done a lot, and yeah, like you said, I'm happy for her, and I just want her to continue to get even more popular because, like, I don't know about you, but she's a fan favorite of mine. Like, I always look forward to.
I've always seen Angelina for sure.
Yeah,
I wasn't always, but in the recent seasons, this past couple seasons, I've been like super team Angelina. She's awesome.
She's the one who's like always down to turn up, have fun, and that's what Jersey Shore is all about. It's all about turning up and having fun. And yeah, they're older. They're not in their early 20s anymore. But hey, this is a good example of people in their early 30s can still get lit and have a good time.
Exactly. Age ain't nothing but a number. You can still get lit at any age, anytime. It's all good. Speaking of which, that is a perfect segue to our special segment.
Oh, yeah.
Or what is it called? Spiral Squad.
Spiral Squad.
Who spiraled the most this episode? Benny, who do you think spiraled the most?
You know what? I thought everyone was pretty good. So this one is really hard. I don't want to give it to Angelina because it was a kind gesture what Angelina did. So I think I'm gonna have to give it, and this is for such a small tiny reason, but I'm gonna give it to Vinny for pulling out the, what did he call them, the something glasses. What did he call those glasses he was wearing?
Yeah, oh gosh, what were they called again? The serial killer glasses?
Yeah, the serial killer glasses. Right. So I'll give it to Vinny for that. But you know, that's such a small reason. But yeah.
That is actually a really good reason. And that also reminded me, he had a lot of interesting fashion choices in this episode. Those glasses and also the khakis.
Yeah, he's experimenting. I respect that. I respect that.
All right, Vinny. Okay, experiment away.
Step cool. That fashion game up, bro.
Dare to be different. All right, I respect it. So I choose the person that spiraled the most to me. I have to give it to Angelina.
Okay.
Because, you know, she dressed
Oh.
Video
I
froze.
think she's frozen.
Video froze.
You froze, DJ! Unfreeze. I think she's frozen, Benny. I wonder what she was going to say.
Oh, wait, there she is.
She's back.
She's back.
Oh
She's
my God.
back.
I'm so sorry. What did you last hear? I don't
You
know.
were talking about Angelina.
Okay, yeah, I pick Angelina. Long story short, yeah, she threw a lot of bombshells tonight. So that's my most spiraling person. And now I think it's time for predictions, right? Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
There we go.
I'll be the voiceover.
I love it, Benny. That was perfect. All right, so I'll start off with the predictions. I'll give you a little break from going first, Benny. Oh wow! Now I just put myself on the spot. Okay, so I predict that. I predict that. Oh my gosh! I don't know what I predict. You know what? I predict that Roger is gonna go at it again, giving JWoww more problems in this next episode.
Yeah,
he's been doing it every episode so far. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, like I said earlier, the roles are going to be switched with JWoww and Ronnie, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of her drama with the guy, with her ex-husband. Mm-hmm. Also, based on the trailer that we saw after the premiere of the episode, I know there's gonna be drama with Angelina and Snooki and JWoww, which is unfortunate because you just said that they've been getting along. So yeah. I know that wedding's gonna be really interesting. I don't think it's gonna be like Mike's wedding.
No, not at all.
I think there's gonna be some drama in that wedding, which sucks because it's her wedding. You know, she wants it to be perfect, but this is Jersey Shore we're talking about. Nothing is perfect, and there's always some drama. So yeah, I can't wait to see all that go down and just to see what happens.
Oh, I know it's gonna be crazy, and it's so weird to say, but I'm actually looking forward to that wedding because of the drama.
Yeah.
Not to say, but then at the same time, I do feel bad because they just made so many, steps forward. But I guess we'll see.
Oh we'll have to see. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Oh my gosh, that wraps up this episode of season 3, episode 17.
This was fun.
It was fun, right? And this is totally new. This is my first time doing this show over video, Skype. That's awesome. So it's probably going to be like this again, so I'm looking forward to it. And in the meantime, Benny, let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, you guys can find me on all social media at Benny J. Adams.
Yep, that's right. And I'm DJ. You guys can find me on Instagram at DJ_Beaulieu. And we'll be back next week. We'll see
you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe.